Hi Mavericks, today we're going to talk about setting up your writer's notebook so that it's ready for the rest of the week. Because starting on Thursday, we're going to start brainstorming activities so that we can start, jotting down some ideas for great stories later on. All right, so right now, I just wanted to share this chart, and it is in your Canvas. Okay, some things to do and don't do with your notebook, okay? We are going to use your notebook, and you'll upload a lot of pictures of your writing, especially in the beginning, to share with us what you are writing and what ideas you are brainstorming. And then once we get to publishing is when we'll start typing things, okay? So it's so important that you have a writer's notebook and that you use it correctly so that you get the most out of your writing, all right? So something I just want to point out to you is to please make sure that your notebook has true stories, okay? So a lot of our writing that we're going to be doing is going to be real life, whether you're teaching me real life things or you're writing about your life. It's kind of like a journal, okay? It's so important that you put your name, or not your name, but your date on each page so that you know when you wrote that. Guys, it's so neat to hold on to these and look at it later to see what you wrote as a third grader, okay? It's important also to have people talk in your stories, and we'll get into that a little bit more later on, but it's so important to bring your life to story, to have people talk, to have tons of sentences. Guys, if you just write one sentence, it's not quite a story. It's still not quite a story if you write just a couple of sentences, okay? We're really shooting for half page, maybe 3/4 of a page long for a story, and then as the year goes on, we'll go for longer, okay? All right, so you can tell a lot of our writing right now is going to be at home, but it is for school, so it's okay to mark that in your notebook. Okay, and then every time you write a new story or start a new story, you will definitely want to flip the page and start fresh, okay? And then your punctuation, so that we don't have tons of run-on sentences and that you have complete thoughts, your punctuation will help with that. All right, so, and there's many more good things you can be doing with your writer's notebook. Here's just a few, all right? So some things that we don't want to do with our notebook, and some of these are super obvious, but, just to share with you or review. Guys, sometimes we write about just one thing. So if I'm really into Roblox, every single story I write might be about Roblox. And guys, it's not that I don't want to hear about Roblox and that kind of thing. I just want to know who you are as a writer as a whole. Okay, so you might be able to share a few stories about Roblox, but I want to hear other stories about you and your life also. Okay. Now, you are able to doodle and draw them to help tell your story, especially in the beginning when we're just jotting down ideas. But by the end of it, we don't want your whole story to be pictures. We want you to really practice your writing and handwriting, okay? Please make sure that you don't skip any pages or jump all over. This will help you stay organized when writing because everything should just be on the next blank page, all right? So that if we go back, there's not like 20 blank pages in between my story and my draft, okay? Please make sure that you're working on your handwriting. Guys, this is super, super important because I know sometimes whenever students are sharing their writing with me, they can't even read it. And I always say, if you can't read it, how am I supposed to read it? So please make sure it's not messy. Another factor on this is, too, with us writing a lot in our writer's notebook, and uploading pictures of our writer's notebook, we need to make sure that our picture of our notebook is very clear and not blurry of any sort so that Ms. Belusic can read that. All right, please make sure also that you don't erase too much, and obviously don't throw your notebook in the trash, okay?